Right now, invisible waves are passing through your body. Don't worry, they're harmless. They're carrying cat videos, emails, and maybe even this video itself. We call it Wi-Fi, and it's everywhere, in your home, coffee shops, even airplanes. But have you ever wondered how your phone magically gets information from thin air? Today we'll uncover this everyday miracle that connects billions of devices worldwide. Get ready to see the invisible! Wi-Fi is actually a type of radio wave. Yes, like the radio in your car. Remember when people listened to music on FM and AM radio? Wi-Fi works the same way, but instead of music, it carries internet data. Radio waves are invisible energy waves that travel at the speed of light. They can pass through walls, air, and even you. Think of them like invisible ripples in a pond, spreading out in all directions. Your Wi-Fi router is like dropping a stone in that pond, creating waves that carry information. Let's look at that box with blinking lights in your home, your router. It's like a tiny radio station broadcasting 24/7. Inside, there's a computer chip and antennas. The router takes internet from your cable or phone line and transforms it into radio waves. Those antennas, they're constantly sending out signals saying, "Hey, I'm here, connect to me." This happens about 10 times every second. Your router speaks two main languages, 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz, just different frequencies, like different radio stations. Now here's where it gets interesting. Your phone, laptop, or smart TV, they all have tiny Wi-Fi chips with their own antennas. When you turn on Wi-Fi, your device starts listening for router signals. It's like being in a crowded room where everyone is shouting their names. Your device hears all the routers nearby and shows you a list. When you pick one and enter a password, your device and router do a secret handshake. They agree to talk only to each other using special codes. This keeps your neighbor from seeing your cat videos. Here's the really cool part. How does a whole movie or website travel through the air? It doesn't go all at once. Instead, everything gets chopped up into tiny pieces called packets. Imagine mailing a jigsaw puzzle. You'd send each piece separately. That's what happens with data. Each packet is like an envelope with an address, return address, and a piece of your content. A single photo might be split into hundreds of packets. These packets can even take different routes through the internet, like cars taking different roads to the same destination. Let's follow a packet's journey. You click on a website. Your device breaks this request into packets and sends them as radio waves to your router. The router catches these waves and sends them through cables to your internet provider, then across the world to the website server. The server sends back the website, again in packets. These packets zoom back to your router, which broadcasts them as radio waves to your device. Your device catches them and reassembles the puzzle. All of this happens in less than a second. It's like mailing puzzle pieces around the world and getting them back instantly. Ever notice Wi-Fi works better in some spots? Radio waves get weaker as they travel, just like sound from a speaker. Walls, floors, and even fish tanks can block or weaken the signal. That's why your Wi-Fi might be great in the living room, but terrible in the bedroom. Metal objects are especially bad. They're like mirrors that bounce radio waves away. Distance matters too. Most home routers work well up to about 150 feet, but walls can cut this in half. Some people use Wi-Fi extenders, like relay runners passing the signal along to reach further. Why is Wi-Fi sometimes fast and sometimes slow? Think of Wi-Fi like a highway. The more devices connected, the more traffic on the road. Your router has limited lanes, so everyone shares. If your neighbor is downloading movies while you're checking email, you both slow down a bit. The frequency matters too. 5 gigahertz is like a wider highway with more lanes but doesn't travel as far. 2.4 gigahertz has fewer lanes but goes through walls better. Weather, other electronics, and even microwave ovens can cause interference, like construction on your data highway. Remember that password you typed? It creates a special encryption key, like a secret code between your device and router. Every packet gets scrambled using this code. Even if someone catches your radio waves from the air, They can't read them without the password. It's like speaking in a secret language only you and your router understand. Modern Wi-Fi uses encryption so strong it would take the world's fastest computer millions of years to crack. That little password protects your banking, messages, and yes, those cat videos from prying eyes. Wi-Fi keeps getting better. The newest version, Wi-Fi 6, is like upgrading from a country road to a superhighway. It can handle more devices, uses less battery, and is way faster. Scientists are working on Li-Fi, using light waves instead of radio waves. Imagine your lamp providing internet. Soon, Wi-Fi will be in everything. Your fridge ordering milk when you're low, your car downloading updates while parked. The invisible waves around us will carry more data than ever before, connecting our entire world in ways we're just beginning to imagine. So there you have it, the invisible magic explained. Every time you connect to Wi-Fi, you're using the same physics that brings radio to your car, but in an incredibly sophisticated way. Radio waves dance between your devices and router, carrying packets of data that travel the globe in milliseconds. It's a beautiful dance of technology that happens millions of times per second, all around us, completely invisible. Next time you stream a video or send a message, take a moment to appreciate this everyday miracle. You're not just using technology, you're part of an invisible network connecting humanity like never before in history.